What's up, Mystery Arts Inc. family? I hope you're doing safe and well. It's been a while since I've been on this side of the screen. It's been absolutely wild. It's been busy. And as some of you that follow me in my daily life might know, I'm kind of going back out on the road again. We've got some big things coming up I'd love to tell you all more about. But before we get into that, today's point of this video is to showcase something I've made for the magic community, and I'm just releasing this. It's still in its beta phases. You guys, if you're watching this, are the first ones to get access to this outside of my private little circle of people I gave as beta testers. And what is it? Well, it's a course. I've made a video marketing course, but not just any video marketing course. That's right. I have made the video marketing course for magicians, mentalists, and hypnotists looking to grow, looking to expand, and looking to get more elevated in their online presence. And if that's you, then this course is perfect for you. And I've priced it at it honestly a steal. For those of you watching this that are my followers or are tuning into this video, I temporarily have this for $27 for the first 50 people. And that being said, I know you're all probably wondering, well, this is cute, but what exactly is the course about? What's going on in this? So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And I think that's going to produce a lot more clarity on what actually is all about. Okay, so let's take a look here, and what I really want to showcase to you all is this kind of client journey, taking people from, how do we get them from being aware of who we are, knowing who we are, all the way over here to like upsells, referrals, testimonials. And let's go ahead also and kind of dissect here what typically magicians, mentalists tend to find the difficult part and the easy part, and where my course really fits in. So let's go into that right now. So on the side of all of this customer journey, what we're always doing in any business is we're taking people from, and move my head over here, from out in the ether, out in the cold, we're taking them in to become aware of who we are. Then we bridge the gap over here to getting them to lead generations where they raise their hand and go, ooh, I'm interested in your stuff. We nurture them further with whatever mechanisms we have and bridge that gap. That ultimately gets them into talking to us about our services, a sales conversation, right? And this might be where some of your struggles come from too as a mentalist magician. Don't worry, we do address this in the course. I'm actually going to give you my full sales structure I've used. It's very permission-based and it's not heavy, as well as objection handling that I've taught some magicians they've been using like crazy. I got it from my wedding business I had, and it's transitioned beautifully over to magicians and mentalists, and it's this idea, and I'll talk about it in the video, why not? So we'll get to that in a minute. Then we go to fulfillment, so where you're basically at the gig, you're doing your thing, and then after that, raving fans, testimonials, people telling that you're amazing, all that fun stuff, right? But where most people have struggles at, and you watching this, in the comments down below, kind of let me know if this is true, is really on this side of the equation, the marketing side of the coin. Some people have difficulty here in the sales conversation, but generally, if they can get in touch with somebody, they can show the value and do it. It's not always the case, but I've seen this with a lot of performers. Now, inquiries are the hardest part. How do you get quality inquiries of people that are not looking to nickel and dime, and they're not looking for just a magician, looking for you? And this is really what this course is about. How do we separate that out? And I'll quickly kind of go over the methodology with you here, because this is basically what I do for my coaches, consultants, online business owners, and course creator clients, but instead I've applied it to you guys because I saw so much potential here, and I see the people just struggling in magic to get more opportunities, to get gigs, to get further in their career, and I know where the bottleneck is. The bottleneck is definitely going to be on the side we talked about earlier, so this side right here, right? There's a little bit of problem here, like I said, in the sales conversation side. But what we're going to basically be able to do with this course is bring a constant flow of people in, the right people, from sources like Instagram, Facebook, God knows LinkedIn, which I think most magicians need to get on top of. Danny Orleans is crushing it in that area. Go tune into him and you'll get some great inspiration right away. And of course, TikTok. So how do we grow this, right? Because what we're really dealing with here more than anything is a problem people trusting us. Because we need to be able to take them from knowing who we are to liking who we are and what we do, which ultimately leads to trust. And with trust comes higher dollars and higher opportunities. Am I right? Right. People that don't know, like, and trust you, you don't buy from, and I'm probably assuming that people you don't know, like, and trust you don't do either, which is why again, we're making this. I want to make sure that you guys know going into this the full story, what you're going to get. There's a guarantee, the whole 9 yards. And I'm going to do this in the most quick and effective method possible. So that leads to say, well, what's the bridging of gap here from how do we bring people in? Well, we bring people in actually by targeting and laser targeting who we're after. So what I'm going to teach you first of all is how to make an offer, basically. That's the baseline of all this. So what we do is we start over here with the offer and how to make that, how to make your offerings of what you're doing as a magician, a mentalist, a hypnotist, an entertainer more sexy, more prevalent, more relevant. Because, I mean, I'm sorry, but 2 hours of strolling is not doing it versus coming in, putting a frame on of, yeah, so what I do is I go around and I break up all of the cliques that form in corporate events. I actually have custom structured this in such a way that afterwards the different people get together and break their cliques to talk and figure out more. That's a bigger selling point than close-up magic at a corporate event, honestly. Getting people, breaking the barriers, breaking the cliques, breaking that stuff, introducing the CEO, these little upsells you can do. I'm going to cover some of that. And while this content for, at the time of recording this, the content for the magic side isn't done fully yet, all of the stuff you need to get started is already in this. So if that's something that inhibits you from taking action or dissuades you, I want to be open and honest with that. It's coming soon. I have to do it this week before I leave for a big project coming up, this week being November 6th right now at 2:28 p.m. So it's going to be done very soon. We're going to have some extra content in there from a very special guest that I'm excited about as well. So that being said, that'll come at a later time, but it's super exciting. So anyway, from that offer, we're going to basically build all of this. We're going to build and show you how to do an acquisition system. For those of you that aren't aware of what that means, is basically how to get people in from these cold platforms, being aware, turning them into leads, nurturing them so that they want to talk to us about what we do and have a sales conversation, fulfilling on that, and then driving up sales, testimonials, all that fun stuff. How we do this is basically with content, with video content. This whole course is how to make professional video content. So if you want to make a video that looks just like this, minus, you know, the big graphics and everything, because that's something we do for our paid, our coaching clients and people we work with directly. But if you want to have this kind of quality of video, just like this out of camera, which I'll go full screen here, so you can see this clarity, you can speak, it translates in your reels, and know the way to do this easily and effectively. So it's 3 button presses to get started. You're in the right place. So what we're going to do there too is take a lot of the friction out of producing content to make it super easy for you to go on and dominate, but also what to say, what to do, who you're speaking to. How we're going to define a little about who are the people that we actually want to target as magicians, mentalists, hypnotists. Who do we want to actually talk to? Because we think, for example, it's Judy at the front desk, but she's a gatekeeper. We don't want her. We want the person's the event planner. We want to be able to reach out to them. We want to be able to have them in our feeds, following us, adding value to them. And that's what we're going to do, is cover videos, how to make videos that add value and aren't just you performing magic all the time. So if you're looking for a solution to produce more videos that are just you doing tricks, you're in the wrong place and you're going to falter because of that. If you're looking for a system that tells you how to combine the tricks videos you're doing, get people to raise their hand and go, I want to know more, I want this. Also, to create videos that speak to those people that are irresistible and they stop their scroll and ultimately close and want to work with you, this is the perfect thing for you. So again, what we're going to do is bridge each of these gaps. This first one being here using videos basically to show people what we do, give value, give insight, leading them to raise their hand and go, okay, I'm curious, I want to learn more, come into our world, right? We're then going to bridge this gap with more videos, basically, to nurture them further until eventually they realize we're the only logical choice for the problem they have because we've answered so many things about their problems in the past, right? But how do we come up with these ideas? Don't worry, about that covered too. I teach you completely how to make an idea generation that's custom tailored to your clientele. That's right. This speaks in your voice, the whole 9 yards, and making these videos basically something that you can make a month's worth of content under 6 hours with this method. It's so good. It's not going to be super quality stuff in Blockbuster, but when you see the solutions we've got, basically a lot of the reels on my channel I purposely made in this style recently, so that way you can see what it looks like. So the high-end captions, some B-roll, sound effects, zoom in and out, that's all kind of covered in this. So if that interests you, definitely do that. So this kind of gives you a quick overview of what we're doing here. Now I realized just now my iPad is actually petered out on me, it looks like. So let's go ahead and just see if I can refresh this real quick and get this up here. You can tell this is a YouTube video recorded live here. There we go. And let's go back down here. There we go. So again, what we're doing here essentially is using videos to transition that there's different gaps and bridges here between the awareness lead generation, the lead generation, and the nurturing. And then we're also nurturing them here with video as well, which is really cool, which we teach some different ways to do that in this side. So if you're interested in getting more opportunities in more gigs and growing your business with video, this is the perfect solution for you. And if you're watching this right now, if you're one of the first 50 people to buy it at this time here on November 6th, not just today, but until we sell out, fill all 50 pieces, you're going to get this for only $27. And this is something I'm starting out just for my followers here on YouTube. If you want this, just click the link below and it will take you right there. There's more information on the site. There's every kind of question you could have is answer the video on the site. So please take a look at that. And that being said, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I know it's been a while, and I know this is a time where I'm actually here legitimately selling you something, if you can call it that. The program to run this costs $300 or so a month. So really, I'm not making a huge profit off this, guys. This is just literally take care of the odds and ends and get you guys some help. So if you're looking for some help in this department, you're ready to basically accelerate yourself to the next level and absolutely crush the game on content, see a legitimate transformation in your business and your gig inquiries, this is a no-brainer, guys. Don't let yourself be talked out of this. There will be boots on the ground. It is going to be hard work. You are going to still need to spend 6 hours so every month producing the content you need to make this. But once you do that, it kind of works and flows itself, which I think is going to be really exciting and transformational for all of you who've never experienced the automation side of bringing people into your world and they already know, like, and trust who you are. So that being said, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will see you guys here in the next one. Cheers.